That paradox is exactly why we need to start our analysis here at Yitteringcat Studio today. Because the answer to that question, it doesn't lie in the tactics. It doesn't lie in the weaponry.
Yeah.
It lies in a fundamental misunderstanding of what game was actually being played.
Right. And to help us solve this puzzle, and maybe more importantly, to help us understand why this exact same dynamic is causing modern businesses to collapse right now. I mean, companies that look completely invincible on paper. We are looking at the core concepts from Simon Sinek, specifically his work on the infinite game.
Right. So Sinnott argues that the Vietnam War is the perfect, albeit tragic, example of what happens when a finite player goes up against an infinite player.
Okay, let's break that down.
Well, the United States was fighting a finite game. They were fighting to win. They wanted to beat the enemy, sign a treaty, and go home.
While the North Vietnamese were playing a completely different game.
Exactly. They were playing an infinite game. They weren't fighting to win in a traditional sense. They were fighting to survive.
To keep the game going.
Exactly. To perpetuate the struggle. For the North Vietnamese, there was no, quote, going home. This was their home. Survival was literally the only metric that mattered. And when you pit a player fighting for a win against a player fighting for their life, the player fighting for their life will eventually exhaust the will and resources of the one trying to just grab a trophy.
That sets the stage perfectly. So welcome to Yitteringcat Studio. Today we aren't just talking about military history. We are conducting a really detailed analysis of why leaders and organizations fail, often while they are thoroughly convinced that they are winning.